lot of folks have been asked this question, but what is it that makes Jokic so effective in that clutch fourth quarter and overtime periods?
He's very hard to guard. He can score at all three levels. He gets to the free throw line. He uses his body well. And the refs know how he plays. You know what I mean? He knows how to throw his head back. He knows how to pump fake. He knows how to manipulate the game better than anybody I've probably seen do it.
Very diplomatic way to say it. What would you like to have seen differently out of the squad? What are some growing points that you can learn from out of that OT period?
Yeah, we got to close out better. I got to do a better job of getting us into stuff faster. I take responsibility for some of the lack of execution, late shot clock situations. Ball's in my hands. I got to make sure I'm putting us in position a little earlier, a little faster, getting a better grasp of play calling and what I kind of want to run down the stretch of games. And then we got away from some things where we didn't get some of their weaker defenders in the action. So I got to do a better job with that. But I mean, this was a very winnable game. We started off slow, gave up a lot of points in the first quarter, but we bounced back well in the second half. And this is a winnable game we gave away. But credit them, they played well. This will be a good learning experience for us going forward. I played in a lot of games like these, so I got to do a better job of taking control, not just scoring, but making sure everybody's in the right spots and kind of being that calming influence down the stretch.
That slow start included Brandon Ingram, but boy, he heated up starting with that second quarter. It seemed like y'all had some really good rhythm going on once you started the pick and roll between you two.
Yeah, he was a lot more aggressive after the first quarter, getting to his spots. We played with more force, got to the free throw line. I think once he seen the ball go in, it was pretty easy from there. But we just got to do a better job of finishing games the last 3 minutes. This game should have been won in regulation.
Yeah, you mentioned the offense stagnating there late. Do you think that was the biggest issue, just getting in the stuff quicker?
Yeah, we didn't get stops, which hurt. Taking the ball out, walking the dub, trying to figure out what we want to run. But I just got to do a better job getting in the stuff quicker. Calling a better variety down the stretch. Getting to my quick hitters, the plays I know we can kind of rely on to give us advantages. I've been in that position a long time, playing alongside Dame, where we have plays we like to go to down the stretch. It's going to take me some time to kind of figure out what I want to go to as I learn more of the playbook. But I just got to do a better job of preparing for those moments late so that I can kind of put everybody in position.
And how tough was it to see just those missed free throws at the end of the fourth quarter when you have a chance to close it out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of the game, man. Some great free throw shooters got to the line, just didn't make them, but it happens. We still had a lead, up 8, up 7, up 6. With a minute left, those are winnable games. Make or miss free throws, those are winnable games. Where guys will step up to the line and make them next time around, and I got nothing but confidence in them. But the game shouldn't have come down to that, man. Honestly, we were up going away, and we were up in overtime.
And you mentioned being in these type of games. You've been on the winning side or the losing side. I guess when you're a young team going through this, what do you got to take away from these type of experiences?
Yeah, I think you take the good and the bad, understanding that, we dug ourselves in a hole, right? We got off to a poor start, took a lot of energy to fight back, got a lead, didn't sustain it. I had some mental errors on some of our rotations and our coverages, some bad fouls where we gave up and ones. Every possession matters, especially when you're trying to pivot and get ready for, playoff contention. So you got to really kind of lock in. You guys will remember the missed free throws or missed layups, things of that nature. But there's a lot of little plays throughout the game where we had coverage breakdowns. We didn't rotate properly out of the doubles off a joker. We're not closing out with the stick-handed shooters. We're giving up offensive rebounds. Those little things are what matter, and that's going to be the difference between us, taking that next step.
Thanks, CJ. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.